Thank you, Council President Hunt. Next item on the agenda this evening is the mayor's report. There was an executive session held earlier this evening, and another executive session will be held as part of tonight's meeting agenda following our regular business. The item relates to collective bargaining and is expected to last 30 minutes. No action is anticipated to follow an open session. This month, I have issued three proclamations. The first recognizes September as Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and I encourage all citizens to join in activities that will increase awareness and prevention of childhood cancer. The second recognizes September as Recovery Month to promote access to recovery, to celebrate those participating in services, and to reduce barriers of stigma and discrimination. The third proclamation proclaims September 10th through 19th, 2021 as Eastside Welcoming Week, and it is signed by the mayors of Bellevue, Issaquah, Kirkland, Redmond, and Sammamish. We invite the community to engage in opportunities during Eastside Welcoming Week and beyond to learn, connect across differences, and take joint action to achieve a welcoming, equitable, and inclusive community. To learn more about Issaquah's activities, visit issaquahwa.gov/welcomingweek. We are continuing to accept applications from community members interested in serving on the city's new equity board. The application period closes on September 12th, and following the application review and interview process, appointments will be made by the mayor and confirmed by the city council in October. In August, Issaquah's municipal court began holding a community court calendar. The purpose is to provide an alternative response to lower level crimes. Qualified participants are required to perform community service and engage in social service programs. The major goal of the community court is to remove the barriers many of the participants face in obtaining services and ultimately to restore them to self-sufficiency and to reduce recidivism. To do this, the community court calendar utilizes a resource room to bring people together with community service partners specializing in housing services, education, employment, chemical dependency, healthcare, licensing, mental health services, and veteran services. Currently, the resource room is virtual and takes place on Thursdays from 12:30 to 1:30. In the first 3 weeks, Issaquah's participants have already noted how much they enjoy the relaxed feeling in the courtroom and the fact that the judge, the defense attorneys, and prosecutor are getting to know them on a personal level. It is anticipated that the resources will be made available to others in the Issaquah community who need services, and not just those served by the court. More information on the community court calendar and the resources available can be found on the court's webpage on our website. Over the last year, King County worked to provide a variety of temporary housing options for people exposed to, at risk of exposure, or becoming ill with COVID-19. As part of that effort, King County entered into a lease of the Holiday Inn in Issaquah. This was the Issaquah Recovery Center. In the 17 months that the facility was open, 2,057 guests were served from this location. Of the 4 site locations across King County, the Issaquah location served 72% of all people in King County that had not had a home to safely isolate or quarantine in. Of all the guests, the majority were COVID positive. 37% are housed, 73% are experiencing homelessness, and the average length of stay was up from 5 to 10 days. I also wanted to note a few of the upcoming community events. Al Fresco on Front Street still continues through September 12th, and our city farmers market continues through September 25th. And finally, the city of Issaquah, Issaquah Police Department, and Eastside Fire and Rescue will honor the 20th anniversary of 9/11 with a memorial on the steps of City Hall this weekend. Please join us in remembrance. That concludes the mayor's report.